Well, thank you, Will, for listening in. This is season 3, episode 2 of the Good New World series, and dedicated this time on new mathematics, the 9 pillars of the Good New World. So, give me a few seconds while I, as usual, share you my presentation. So, as usual, every month I dedicate this presentation through the Core to Friendship Association. We are member number 5. When I say we, it's myself, Andrea Wen, and Linda Zariah. So, this is November presentation entitled New Mathematics AI Algorithmic Commandments. And again, as usual, for this presentation, I take an excerpt from the knowledge book that is closely related to this topic. So in this case, I'll read out the excerpt. It says, and they are specifically trained in accordance with the commands given from the Enlightenment channel. And this is the knowledge book, Fascicle 6, Our Friends, and the English version is on page 77. So this month's presentation, as I mentioned, is on artificial intelligence, algorithmic commandments, and specifically preventing machines from killing man. And this is not just some uh, click-based comment. I'm not the first to obviously raise the potential danger that future AI may well be the cause of humanity's extinction. We already know that AI are already pretty much advanced beyond the computational capacity of even the human brain. And I say that, how do you justify that? Well, uh, computers now beats humans in chess, beats humans in Chinese Go, two most sophisticated gaming uh, system that we thought probably less than a decade ago was too complicated for computers to analyze to human level. But now, like I said, it's way surpassed what human capable of accomplishing. And based on Moore's law, which every 2 years the computational capacity of computers double, like I said to you, is already will out exceed our capacity you know, uh, exponentially beyond our own imagination. Obviously, I'm not saying we humans are dumb, of course, because our brain is not about just playing chess or Go. Our brains are used in keeping us alive, operating our biological functions, etc. So, but as AI surpasses human capabilities in complex analytical operations and approaches the processing power of the human brain, well, in some cases we could argue it's already exceeded the human capacity in some measurable, parameters. We face a critical crossroad. The exponential growth of artificial intelligence demands a foundational ethical framework, one that protects humanity from accidentally or deliberately harm by machines that may someday control our most destructive weapons. Well, that someday is already here. AI, drones, AI controlled nuclear managed weapon systems, including nuclear, are already here, in place. So that day, I said to you, is already in place. We're not careful, that day could lead to Armageddon for us, as you see in the movie Terminator. Those that possibly right, the rise of the super intelligent machines. So, as I mentioned to you, in some measurable parameters and metrics, you could argue the supercomputer AI has already surpassed the human uh, conscious analytical abilities. And I said, Moore's law just makes it, if it follows Moore's law, and currently it is, then every couple of years, the processing power of computers double. So that's scary. So they always pass human being, then in a couple of years, they'll double the separation between us and our creation. And as I mentioned to you, someday they will control our weapons. That someday is already here. They already are controlling our weapons. And those that have been following the obviously the Ukraine Russia war, you know, a lot of the technology, the drone controls, a lot of it is using AI intelligence to guide the weapons and make the decision to kill or not kill. So we're already in that realm. So, you know. So now you can say, well, why don't we just program AI to say, well, don't kill human. You know, the issue with AI is the artificial intelligence program such that it is in principle could reach self-consciousness, self-awareness. It's supposed to take us the data from the surrounding and analyze it and come up with its own solution. So I said that solution one day could lead to say that well, we humans are parasite. We humans are destroying ourselves, destroying the planet, and we humans should be the one that should be eliminated. I know that sounds scary, but that could be one of the analytical solution that AI will come up with. And not only that, but AI or computer software, we all know, is also potentially corruptible, either corruptible by human intervention, deliberately using malware, or just glitches. I'm sure we all have experience where our computer just shuts down, go into a glitch or whatever. It happens. Nothing in life, including AI, is perfect. So those glitches, those software corruption could again lead the processing to come to a scary decision making. And if we're giving these AI the button to push to release weapons, including nuclear weapons, then that makes it extremely scary proposition. So, are we just to, be terrified and just, destroy AI before they destroy us, or we just resign to the fact that one day the AI will just surpass us and decide to eliminate us? I don't know. And this is where those that follow my Good New World series will know that I also, in the ninth pillar is this new religion, which is a one God, one religion. And obviously a fact-based religion, but more importantly, it contains the Ten Commandments, which is the first pillar of this Good New World series. And these Ten Commandments is not just for humanity, but in principle, it can be programmed into AI technology and even embed it within the actual processing chip. So firmware, not just relying on software to control the AI. And these are the Ten Commandments, which I believe it program or integrate built within the AI chip or program within the algorithm will protect us from our creation. And again, those that follow the season one of episode one of each season will know about these Ten Commandments, which I reviewed, but I'll just quickly skim through them. So the first commandment is seek justice within before judging others. So can you program that into AI? Absolutely. I said to you, I'm not going to go into the full details of that. I'll leave that into each of the new commandment episode. So second one, allow religious worship of love without before hate, freedom before slavery. Again, can you AI sense that? Yeah, absolutely. AI can be saying, basically is anti-bigotry, allow all humanity and all life to exist and worship if they want to worship or not. Again, that's their choice, and the AI should be obligated to allow each of us to have that control our own destiny in a peaceful and benign way. That's all that you know, Commandment 2 states. Commandment 3, do not harm innocents. Use force only in defense without cruelty. That's a pretty obvious statement. 4, do not steal property or creativity. 5, protect the weak, build admiration and not oppression. 6, lead by example, not coercion. Allow for diversity of all peaceful life without discrimination. Again, that should be a moral obligation for us humans, but also for our creation, our AI creation. Uphold truth, do not seek falsehood or make gain through untrue facts and wrongful acts. 8, preserve creation. Do not needlessly destroy any benevolent creation of humanity or nature. 9, oppose warfare and conquest. Occupy lands only in rightful manners. Justify increased wealth. And 10, but not least, pursue wisdom. Continue seeking knowledge and wisdom. Only truth will lead to eternal survival and high evolution. So, yeah, again, I'll go into each of these specific in the episode 1 of each season, which is dedicated to these new commandments, not just, as I said, for humanity, but also for AI creation. So I created out of those 10 commandments logic charts, which could be programmed, these ethical controls, mandates, what you want to call it, into these AI, not just program into algorithm, but I said program and algorithm can be corrupted for whatever reason, but also embedded physically into a firmware, into processing chips as well. These logic charts that will guide AI and protect uh, ourselves, the creator, from our creation. So the path forward, evolution or extinction. So as I said, if we allow AI to, exponentially grow and, allow it to control its destiny and our destiny, then as I said to you, AI could one day wake up and decide that we humans are a parasite and not worth saving. If there's no, moral, ethical controls of these AI entities that we are created. And that's where these 10 new scientific commandments, based on the new facts-based one God, one religion, embedded into AI, will allow these AI to ensure that, yeah, we humans are not perfect, but that does not mean we should be eliminated because we're not perfect. In fact, it's our imperfection that makes us, quote, interesting. Let's put it that way. Okay. So again, I had to thank my Core to Friendship Association partners, Andrea Wen, Linda Zariah, for this. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the next month's episode 3, which will be on, well, actually, the new commandments, actually. Yeah, we're talking about it. It's the new commandments. So I'll go into a little bit more depth of what these new commandments is all about. So, as usual, let me just stop sharing. As usual, my blessing and my love to you all, and obviously my Clydestar blessing. Take care, everyone. God bless.